Hey y'all, Mandy here, aka the Sleeved Nana. Coming in with my 5-week, or coming at you with my 5-week post-op updates. I know I've said in my past videos that I was probably at an angle where I should button that one. My apologies. I said that I was going to make my videos a little shorter in past videos, but I really probably have to this time because my camera battery is not at the greatest right now, and neither is my phone. So let's jump right in. Got my little notebook because without it, I got nothing. Okay, so 5-week update. Last week, or well, let's start with, I'm 5 foot 4 inches, 44 years old. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy with Dr. Rossi at CAMC Weight Loss Center in Charleston, West Virginia on June the 23rd, 2020. My high weight was, see, I told you, got nothing without this. I can't even remember. 259.6. My surgery weight was 247.6. My goal weight is 140-ish, and like I've said in previous videos, that's because once I get closer to that goal, I'll decide if I want to keep it at 140 or maybe a few pounds above or below. The main reason that, you know, I initially set my goal for 140 was not due to vanity reasons or anything like that. I've been 140 before. I've not been overweight my entire life. It's because 140 will put me like right in the like skin of my nose type thing, or is that skin of your teeth? Either way, whatever. Of being within normal BMI. So that was, you know, my deciding factor on that. But if it gets to where I'm like, you know, people are asking me, you know, are you okay? Are you sick? What's going on? Then, you know, I'm probably gonna like go eat a roll or something, you know, because I don't want that either. I don't want to look sick. I want to feel good about how I look and just feel good in general. And I don't feel like that's, you know, well, I guess it is a little vanity as far as the looks go, but hey, I feel like if anybody says they're not a little bit into their looks when it comes to their weight, then I would probably call them a liar, like to the face, because I feel like everybody, that's something that they're, you know. Anyway, I'm rambling. Batteries. Okay, so, that was my highway. And speaking on the BMI, since I said that 140 will put me at a normal BMI. Okay, so that GoPro battery wouldn't have lasted with or without my ramblings. So, BMIs. My starting BMI was 44. My BMI day of surgery was 42. So last week, my weight was 222.4. Today, I weighed in at 220 even. So I lost 2.4 pounds from last week to this week, which brought my BMI down to 37. So that's pretty good, I think. So that puts me at a loss from my high weight of 39.6 pounds. I'm down 27.6 pounds from surgery. When I average that out over, like, you know, the weeks, the 5 weeks, I'm averaging 5.5 pounds a week loss. Now, every week I'm not gonna lose, you know, or haven't lost 5.5, but y'all know how averages work. So, that made me feel a little bit better about this week's loss. But, I mean, hey, I didn't hate it, and I ain't mad at the scale or mad at myself or anything, because a loss is a loss, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint, as they say. Okay. I had also said before that I hadn't had any NSVs. Actually, I think I said VSGs, but I corrected it on there. Totally had VSG. This week I have 3. One being, yeah, I got my ring on, and my finger ain't purple. How about that? Now, you'll probably still see me with my little black, I think it's Qualo or something. I can't remember the name brand, but it's the silicone bands. You'll see me with that on again, just because like I've lost stones out of other rings and had to have them repaired or bought, you know, another diamond to have it replaced. So it's made me really paranoid about, you know, the rings that my husband has taken the time to go out and purchase for me all by himself. So those are more special to me, so I tend to be a little more protective of those. And so, like, when I'm around the house, just cleaning, cooking, folding stuff, washing stuff, and, you know, doing all the things that homebodies do, I won't wear this, like, around the house, just because, like I said, I've lost stones and things, and I don't want that to happen again. But anyway, yeah, finger is not purple. Oh, it kind of looked purple in that light, but I swear it's not. Like, it fits. I don't have my band on, my original band, because yeah, y'all know that the 2 rings does make things a little tighter, and I'm not quite there yet, but hey, I got this far, so I'll take it. Let's see. NSVs. Ring don't turn finger purple. Check. Some jeans. Blue jeans that I had gotten before. Oh gosh, sorry y'all. Dry skin. We'll touch on that too. That I got them before surgery that were, I mean, I could, no, let me stop lying. There was a few of them that, like, your girl couldn't even, like, I didn't even have no business, like, even trying to get that buttoned. Didn't fit. And then I think there was like 1 or 2 pairs that I could get buttoned, but I still had no business wearing. Type fit. They now fit. Excuse me. The ones that wouldn't button now fit. The ones that, goodness, the VSG burps, y'all. The ones that I could button, but still didn't have any business wearing. They're actually a little big in, like, the crotch and leg area. And see, that's the thing with me and blue jeans. Love-hate relationship with them, because I'm not, like, and my friends look at me like I'm crazy and tell me I'm just being silly and body dysmorphia and whatever when I say this to them. I'm not proportioned evenly. And I'm not saying that as a slam or, you know, to myself or putting myself down. Like, it's just a fact, okay? And I believe that they were taking me wrong when I was saying that. And I'm like, look, y'all know, I'm serious. Like, I'm not evenly proportioned, and I'm not saying that as in, like, how you're taking it. And like, oh, you're silly, you're still yet. And I was like, yeah. Y'all have a seat. I'm about to show y'all something, okay? You asked for it. So what I did, I was like, okay, I'm going to show y'all something. Keeping in mind, I grew 4 people in there. I gained weight, lost weight, gained weight, lost weight. Your skin can only take so much, okay? And mine has been pushed to the limit. Like, the skin on my belly is, like, tapped out, y'all, okay? So I was like, I'm going to show y'all this, what I'm talking about. I'm like, you know, you asked for it, and yada yada. So I'll just, like, show them, like, the bottom part of my stomach. I was like, this is why I have the love-hate relationship with jeans. I love them, how they look, how they feel. I would love to be able to put on a pair comfortably. But I hate the fact that that's not a reality for me because I'm kind of small in the legs, and I don't necessarily have, well, I have one cousin. My cousin's daughter tells me I do have a small butt. But it's like, you know, like here's my back and my butt goes out. It's just not real wide, I guess, is what she means. I don't know, but because she turned around, she's like, you do have a little bit of a bubble, but you got a little butt. And I was like, okay, whatever. I just know that if I buy the jeans to fit me in the waist, it looks like I'm walking around with a sack of in my booty. And they look weird, like in the crotch and the thighs, because they're just too big there. So then if I buy them to look good in the butt and the legs, I can't freaking breathe because it's cutting off my oxygen. And the muffin top is real, y'all. So, needless to say, once I reach my goal weight and I maintain it for, I don't know, however long I decide to give myself to maintain it, I definitely plan on getting a tummy tuck. Like, I ain't even gonna make no, you know, bones about it. No ifs, ands, buts. It's in my plan. Somebody's outside, I think. But anyway, I had one pair of jeans that I tried on in that batch that I was like, okay, these work. And so I was all excited. I also got to looking at the tag. They're flipping jeggings. That's why they worked. But hey, jeggings have come a long way since jeggings first come on the scene, okay? They really do look like jeans, but people like me can breathe in them, okay? They're really stretchy, and hey, like I'm there for it. Sign me up. I'm okay with it. I don't care. They look like jeans. They feel like jeans. So it's whatever. And honestly, they cost as much as jeans, so it's whatever. Third NSV. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I have on a different, which, I mean, I don't know why you would have, but it sounded really vain. Like, who in the hell gets on here to pay attention to my nail polish? But if you've paid any attention, you'll notice that I have on a different color of fingernail polish every week, usually. That's because I change it at least once a week. And so this week, I found that I can actually paint my toes and breathe at the same time. So for me, that was an NSV, okay? And I found that, you know, I noticed when I was shaving the other day, I was like, well, I actually didn't notice. I take that back. I didn't notice while I was shaving. I thought about it when I actually got out of the shower, and I was like, huh, that was a little easier to do this time. So, check, check. Okay. What else? Oh, foods. I'm still on the soft / puree foods. I don't know how y'all's is listed on y'all's program, but on mine it's just like got puree / soft, like it's got it in the same phase. And my surgeon was just like, just remember, like phase 2 2 weeks, phase 3, which kind of grouped those two together, 3 weeks, and then on the normal foods. So I'm still on that, like I said, puree / soft stage. The stage that I was actually looking forward to. But at the same time, in the back of my mind, I was like, this is where people stall. You know, that 3-week-ish mark. And I thought, you know, adding in that food, the change in the food, is probably why. I thought that that would happen for me. Honestly, I did, but it didn't, and I am grateful for that. The foods that I have been eating since starting stage 3. Some potatoes, sweet potatoes, some cream of wheat, and in the cream of wheat, I found some seedless. I don't know if it's sugar-free. I don't think there can be sugar-free, but no sugar added. Blackberry preserves, and I put just like maybe a half of a teaspoon in it, just enough to give the cream of wheat some flavor. And y'all, it's really good. I think it's by Smucker's. So if you see that and you like jelly and preserves and jams and all that, it's definitely worth giving it a try. So I've had some avocado, my milk-based protein shakes, some baked zucchini, and some soft cheese. My nutritionist has said, you know, at this point, don't worry about your carbs. You're more worried about fat and sugar in this stage of the game. I do log them into my Berry-tastic app, but just because there's a spot there for it. But I don't really pay much attention to the carbs. I didn't pay much attention to carbs prior to surgery. But hey, that might be one of the things that landed me in a position to need the surgery. So I don't know. But to me personally, if you can cut back on things once you've been cleared to have, you know, all the foods, what you can cut back on, do it. But I don't plan to be like super rigid about carbs or, you know, keto, so to speak, just because I know beyond the shadow of a doubt that that's not a way of eating that is sustainable for me for the long run. And if I don't get myself into a habit of eating, just making healthy choices, and the sleeve will help me with, you know, portion control, of course, and, well, even some foods due to the dumping syndrome. Secretly, I wish that like all the bad foods would give me dumping syndrome. Don't y'all say you didn't think it too. I ain't gonna lie, I have, still do. But to me, if I don't make the necessary changes that I know I can stick with for life, it just goes right back into that whole yo-yo thing, which is something that I don't want to happen again. And keto and extreme low carb is just not something that I'm going to stick with. I can tell you right now that I'm not going to go the rest of my life without having a piece of bread or a roll or, you know, a bite of cake at my kid's birthday party or something like that. I'm just not going to do it. And I'm that person that if I don't think that I can stick to something, then I'm not going to set myself up for that failure. That's a mind game, I know, but I mean, I'm just being honest and just being real. Something else that I had been having on the soft stage / pureed, because I do consider it to be a soft food, and on so many other people's videos, I see them having it on the soft foods because it's a soft food, is eggs. And I got to looking at my little sheet. Yo, I ain't even supposed to be having eggs yet. And I'm like, see, this is that ish that confuses people. It's like, okay, you got here, like, soft foods / purees. And, I mean, I can put even, like, egg salad in my food processor, and it's going to become a puree. You follow me? But then, you got, you know, down here, you may now introduce eggs. I done that. I have no issues. So I'm going to keep on having eggs, probably because they go quite well with that avocado that I mentioned. Prior to surgery, avocado toast with an over easy egg was, I don't want to call it breakfast because I never ate breakfast, was my favorite first meal of the day. Okay. And so I just have that now without the toast. And I have been thoroughly enjoying that. Still not having breakfast because, as I mentioned before, I've been struggling with getting all my fluids in and having quite a few symptoms of dehydration. I know that I'm supposed to be eating more foods than what I'm eating. I'm supposed to be having, I think, 3 to 5 small meals a day, but my plan does not mention snacks. My surgeon has not mentioned snacks. My nutritionist has not mentioned snacks. And I'm fine with that because snacking is not necessarily a habit that I want to introduce back into my diet right now. Anyway, so, I mean, I'm okay with that. Realistically, in the future, sure, I probably will. But hydration has been like my main focus, and protein. So it's like, you know, you got to prioritize because you can only fit so much in, and there's only so many hours in the day. And I just feel like, y'all hear my belly? Fluids and protein are more important than me having more than 1 meal a day. Very small meal a day right now. So that's been my focus. So my kind of routine is that I get up, I have, I fix myself a cup of coffee on the small setting in the Keurig. No, I lied. Regular size cup of coffee. Then I add a scoop of Gene Pro in there, which gives me 30 grams of protein. I have alarms set on my phone for all this, y'all. And I take my morning meds and vitamins at that time. That's usually around between 8 and 9-ish, somewhere around there. Then at 11, I have a calcium chew. At noon, I have a protein shake, which puts me at 60 grams of protein. And then I have around between 1 and 2 ounces of food at dinner time. So that's my routine right now. Oh, and I do have water in between, like sip, 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 you know, the drill. So yeah, I do that. So that's my routine. It's working. Seems to be working okay for me now. Calories are really low. My calories are basically, the majority of them are coming from the protein shakes. The Gene Pro is just like around 60 calories. What else I do? Oh, I put some Fairlife milk in my coffee, which gives me some more calories. Once I'm allowed to have, like, excuse me, nuts and seeds and all that, I know I can add things like the chia seeds, or chia seeds. I'm talking like it's a damn chia pet. Is that how you say it? Or chai? I don't know, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Flax seeds, things like that. Things that I did whenever I was doing the OMAD, 1 meal a day while intermittent fasting, to add calories into my 1 meal. Sunflower seeds, different oils, things like that to add calories and fats. So that's probably something that I'll still continue to do, just not right now. Speaking of protein shakes, I like them a lot more before surgery than I do now. Like yesterday, I had the strawberries and cream. Yeah, I couldn't finish it all at one time. I had to drink half of it, which took me 30 minutes to do. put it in the fridge, and a little while later I had to drink the other half because it just was not going well. I started feeling sick to my stomach, and it's just like, it was really, tasted really sweet to me, and I'm not huge on sweets prior to surgery, and obviously still not, but I've heard a lot of y'all say that the Premier Protein was too sweet afterwards. So please don't come for me on this. My doctor, my surgeon, said that a little coffee was okay. Okay. He might have needed to specify what his definition of a little was for people like me. So this is the protein shake. This was my favorite before surgery, and it's still my favorite. Yes, I know it has caffeine in it. But, I mean, it's like, pick your struggle. You know what I mean? Am I going to get the protein in and break the no caffeine rule? Or am I going to stick to the no caffeine rule and throw up another flavor of a protein shake? Which would you choose? Because I'm not trying to throw up, okay? I have it in my little cup, no straw, so I'm sticking to that rule so far. Sorry, y'all heard that. That's my Ring doorbell. It's just been driving me nuts all morning, and I kept thinking somebody was outside. Go out there, and I don't know if I can change the sensitivity on that thing or not, but I'm going to have to look at it. My ferns, y'all, is making that thing go off when the wind blows outside, so there's that. But anyway, yes, I am breaking the caffeine rule, but I am also getting in my protein. So it's like, wait out. If that's not what you choose to do, then hey, do you. But me, I need that protein, and I know that I do. And it also counts towards my liquids, so win-win there. I mentioned the Berrytastic app. Not a lot to track on there or to enter in, and as far as foods and things go. I mean, it is helping me stay on top of my water intake, and it does show me like how many calories and this and that, which is really nothing. I mean, let's be honest, 5 weeks out, the calories are so irrelevant at this point, like for me anyway. I'm going to, I think, probably a lot farther out. Definitely not right now. I may venture out into some more along the lines of intuitive, just mindful eating, because all this tracking, even though it's not even a lot to track right now and to put into the app, it just still feels like that whole diet thing to me. If it doesn't to you all, that's great, wonderful. But for me, it's just like, am I making this more work than what it needs to be because the sleeve was supposed to, do some of this work for me? Am I still just like falling into this routine to where I'm going to get burned out on this, and then I'm just going to be like, screw this? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want that to happen, because it has happened in the past. So I'm just thinking along those lines of, like areas where I failed and I got frustrated, So that's probably a likelihood that that's going to happen. Just make healthy choices and listen to my body, listen to my belly, and make it a point to not let my eyes be bigger than my belly, because y'all know the 20-minute rule. That's the signals that you're full and all that. So That's my son. So yeah, I think as long as I stick with the program of the Gene Pro in my morning coffee, 1 protein shake, you know, as of right now. I mean, I've got the protein covered right there that my nutritionist has, you know, me at. And then just, I have a little Yeti cup over there. It's 20 ounces. So, even if I factor in the natural diuretic effect of coffee, if I can still manage 3 cups of water in my Yeti, then I've still hit my fluid intake outside of not even counting the coffee. So there's that. So I feel like if I just do that, that'll help me keep on track of my fluids, and then I said just make healthy choices. So that my energy is better, and I do think that is because of concentrating more on the fluids at this point than 3 to 5 small meals a day. So, I mean, I'm getting in calories, so, I mean, I don't know, y'all. Right now, it's just, I'm just trying to put together the puzzle of what's working. And right now, I feel better in the past 3-4 days than I have all month. So, I have an appointment with my doctor in a few days, so I'm going to stick with what I'm doing and run this by him. Actually, no, his nurse practitioner, so I'm going to see. So I'm going to run this by her, and if she says it's okay, I'm going to continue. If she steers me in another direction, then I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. So sleep is good, but I have been getting up a lot in the middle of the night to pee. Y'all, another freaking fly. I swear, it's like they're freaking multiplying. I know it's that back door, because when my son goes outside, he just leaves it open. But anyway, going to try to get my water intake in earlier in the day, not so close to bed. Because I think last night I got up about 6 times to pee, y'all. That is not, whew. I mean, I go right back to sleep, but just the fact that, you know, anytime your sleep is interrupted, you don't feel as rested. So, okay, so I already mentioned breakfast, lunch, dinner, the liquids, need more food, but the dehydration is real. The dry skin issue, which was another, which is one of the signs of dehydration. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me pick up. This is on my phone now. Y'all excuse any stray eyebrow hairs that you might see. I'm trying to let them grow because eyebrow game ain't exactly been my strong point over the past few years. So look over that, and any nose hairs that might need groom too, because I don't think I did that either. But anyway, I don't know if y'all can see like the dry skin on my cheeks. Maybe. Yeah, you can see it's even a little red there. Oh yeah, right there. Y'all see that? Look. So yeah, I'm definitely making fluid intake more of a priority. Yes, there's creams, there's lotions, there's things I can do for the surface, and I am doing that. But you know, I can do that all damn day. God, I said I wasn't going to cuss on this video. I'm at the end in one cuss word. I guess it's okay. I think that's the first time I said anything. I apologize, y'all. But unless you are taking care of your body, and your skin is a part of your body from the inside out, you can apply all the lotions and creams you want to all day long, y'all. It's going to eventually show up. See? Look at that. Y'all see that? I know y'all see that. And I didn't realize it was as bad as it really is until after I put a little bit of makeup on. Because I done told y'all it's something I don't do every day either. But I mean, I knew it was dry and a little flaky, but once I put my makeup on, I was like, woo, there it is. So, I mean, I'm going to hydrate. Probably make myself a coffee scrub and a hydrating mask to do before bed. And just sip. Y'all know the drill. Sip. Oh, something else I noticed. Actually, my husband noticed it first. Is that my face is slimming down a little. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I don't even know if I can see it, but I can feel my collarbones again, y'all. You can't see it in this light, but I can feel them again without pushing. I was like, oh, yeah. Still got those. Hadn't seen them in about 6 years or so. So, yeah, that was that. But anyway, I went on for 32 minutes, and I lied about that. Not intentionally, but here we are again. I just get on here, and I'm just like, okay, I'm going to get to the point, and I'm going to just go. Oh, there's a gray hair sticking up too, y'all. Anyway, this is really therapeutic. It's just strangely therapeutic, and I don't feel so crazy saying that, considering I've heard many of you say that. So yeah, it's just weird, but it is. But I am going to end this video now. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate if you click on that and then hit the bell icon right beside of it, and you will know when I upload another video. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will check in with you guys soon. Thank you for watching, and I hope your VSG or NY, just your weight loss journey, whatever tool you've used, are using, plan to use, all that jazz, is going well. And I am going to shut up and sign off now. Talk to you soon.